presented them. So you're able to focus your efforts on things that, more important things in the accounting. Like we will be able to handle that aspect, while you can handle the performance and the overall look of your entities.
Do you guys give us reporting on the performance and give us analysis and things like that? Is that part of your service?
For the accounting team, our goal is to present accurate and quality information. So more the number side, balance sheets, income statements, just verifying that those numbers are accurate. So not more the analysis side, as much as, just up-to-date, current, accurate numbers.
And is there someone there that can do the analysis side for me too?
Yeah, and Chris might be able to get into, maybe on his section, maybe more of what we offer in addition to accounting services, kind of some additional expertise that we have. But in terms of ongoing upkeep and just making sure that we're, performing all of our duties, we're really going to be focusing on the monthly reporting aspect of it.
Okay.
You guys report to somebody more senior? You guys look like pretty young guys.
We are the leaders of the accounting team, and we're dedicated. We're dedicated. Like I said, I'm studying for my CPA, and Chris is, just very dedicated to the idea of becoming property management professionals, just accounting in every aspect. So, again, on our end, we've already handled multiple deals from student housing conventional. We've handled the books. We process checks. We presented financials. We're very comfortable with these things. And now Chris wants to talk more about the competitive advantages we offer from more of an expertise perspective, and something we like to call the cardinal difference.
Exactly, guys. The main draw to us is the fact that we understand that it's often said that accounting is the language of business. So our final product that you guys look at period and period again, month and year, is the financials. There's so much that goes into that. And we make sure that our end product is what it is through reliability and transparency. That's our competitive advantage. We communicate openly with the other sections of Cardinal Group, operations, development. We have that understanding to where when we are doing our month-end processes and making sure that the financials are where they need to be, you can trust us and know that through our own experience, through our day-to-day interactions and being there with the smaller company, helping to figure out those processes as well too. We not only are the ones compiling the financials, but we do understand them as well too. And know that per our current management agreements, which dictate financials being due on the 15th, no matter what engagement happens in the future, the financials, the things that you really are wanting to dig into every month, are going to be there on a timely basis. Your guys' best efforts as seasoned investors are to acquire deals, make sure that the deals you have under your current management are performing adequately, if not superior to what you thought they were going to. And come the time that you need to sell those assets, everything's going to be there in the end as well too. So our financials that we present to you are the way of your ongoing understanding of how your assets are going to perform. And then transparency as well too. Not only do we provide the clean, accurate, and pristine reports every month for you guys to carve into, but just think of the other elements that maybe don't go into the accounting cycle that Mike just explained. That's what every other accounting firm is going to give you. What else do we give you? We give you the ability to know that your audits and your tax returns every year are going to be done with you guys not even having to worry about them. We have the ability and the understanding to take those upon ourselves, engage with third parties, because that's what the law mandates, just levels of separation, and know that they're going to get done reliably every year. And you don't have to embark upon the services of other accounting firms as well too for special financial entries like acquisitions, refinances, and dispositions. These are actually huge financial entries that you would normally have to engage with another third party to do those services for, but we've developed the understanding to this point where we can do those ourselves. It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and just know that from day one, we're going to have everything set up perfectly for you. So guys, accounting is a language of business. We understand it, and we speak it well. Thank you.
I'm on a system called Entrada, which is just really great. That we switched looks like you guys are on Yardi. I don't know if Yardi is the best solution or not. How would it work if, could you guys switch over to Entrada for me, or, how would you integrate my information, and what am I not gonna get?
Of course, Eric, everything is translatable. We are in the process right now of actually switching from a widely considered inferior system to the top-of-the-line system in Yardi. We do have the experience of transferring data. We've worked in QuickBooks as well, too. So every system has its own caveat in terms of transferring data over. But again, the level of understanding that we have, maybe something doesn't read one-to-one, but just know that we have the knowledge to be able to make that translation as well, too.
Tell me about internal controls. How do you keep people from stealing from you?
Exactly. Well, in terms of bank accounts, for example, our staff accountants who manage the daily reconciliations of our cash do not have the ability to transfer any money at all. It's read-only access. Now, our org chart stipulates different roles within the team that have different levels of access. And say Mike as an accounting manager, if he were to make a transfer of cash, well, that wouldn't even go through because it would require my secondary approval. So any situation that you're looking at, there's always going to be either one level of control, that being what we deem transactions under $5,000, that requires one sign-off. Anything greater than that requires 2 levels of sign-off. So there's always that level of added accountability.
We're also dedicated to the review process necessary for accounting, which kind of goes along with internal control. Both myself and Chris do monthly reviews of the books before presenting them in detail to make sure that everything is accurate before presentation.
And do you guys do your internal closeouts every month, or do you have a third party do that for you?
We take care of all reporting numbers.
So you only, when you're in the auditing process, you're only going to the auditors at year end?
Outside third-party auditors,
Yeah.
that's accurate.
I have a big portfolio and, a bunch of different assets all over the place. Is there a way that you can tie it all together and give me a summary presentation of how everything's doing?
Of course, we can compare NOIs, we can compare any metric that you desire. We have the information systems to be able to output that information. If we don't currently have it set up the way you want it to be set up, then we're more than willing to accommodate for that. We're a service team. We're here for you guys. But yes, we can take that data and spin it every which way you guys want.
You guys seem pretty confident in your abilities. Do you have like a guarantee backing it if I have my asset management team look into it and find a mistake? I mean, what's the process of addressing that? You're saying we guarantee it's all going to be accurate, it's all going to be perfect, no mistake. I mean, you guys are human, your team's human.
Sure.
What do you stand behind?
We internally review the books every month, several times a month in fact. And because we are the support structure for an operations team primarily, they have the ability, those being the individuals that in driving that business have the most intimate of knowledge of the revenue numbers, of the expenses. They have the opportunity every month to review the books as well too. There's several eyes that are on these every month. And we've structured it in such a way that by the time that your eyes hit the books, you should rest easy in knowing that they are accurate month over month.
We met with your operations team and we weren't overly impressed. Are you guys able to perform your function independent of us signing a full property management contract and just engaging you guys on the accounting side?
Yes.
Yeah, we've never done that before, but we are open to that. We are comfortable and confident with our processes that we can handle that deal with the team that we've not been.
And that would require us to move over to Yardi and.
Yeah, yes.
We have enough review processes internally that we still stand by that guarantee no matter what.
What's the guarantee mean? So if your numbers are off, you pay me money?
Exactly. We don't take any of the fees.
Why would
There's
it
money
not
at stake.
stay with the legal language? Okay.
That's good.